Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Madeline. I am one of the mentors here on AMP Honors Program, and I'm just here today to talk a little bit about more volunteering in the healthcare field with follow-up to some of the previous posts that we've had about volunteering. And I know those are linked in this post as well, so be sure to go back and just kind of review those, because I do think they really talk about some, good to know information, some good information about volunteering, whether it be in a hospital, clinic, nursing home, anything like that. So I think first I want to start off by talking about staying within your role as a volunteer, or it's technically termed your scope of practice. But one time I was asked as a volunteer at the hospital to help a patient change from their regular street clothes into a hospital gown. And I remember thinking, I was like, wait, like I was never trained in this during orientation. Like it kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I was like, oh shoot, like I'm supposed to do this. And I kind of like remembered learning, and like I caught myself and I was like, wait, no, like this is not a part of my role. I was never trained in doing this or told that I was allowed to do this as a volunteer. So, I mean, in hindsight, I made the right decision. I told the provider who had asked me to do that, I was like, I'm just a volunteer, like I'm not allowed or trained to do that, but I can help you in finding like another staff member who is able to. And so the provider was like, oh, I'm sorry, like I didn't realize, and everything was worked out, and then a certified nursing assistant was the one who came in and did that instead. But if a situation ever does arise where you feel unsure about what you're capable of doing, what you're allowed to do, unsure of how to do it in the first place, it is definitely better to speak up and say something, and just politely state that you're not trained or you're not allowed to do that task, but that you are more than willing to help locate one of the staff members who is. So like I said, it's better to err on the side of safety versus not. And the second thing I wanted to discuss today was just I think in my mind, the importance of keeping a journal and being able to reflect on your experiences, whether it be volunteering or not, but whether it's a journal specifically for volunteering or for everyday use, your entire life, that's totally fine. But I personally had a journal that I used only for my volunteering experiences, where after every shift or every event that I did volunteering, whether it was healthcare related or not, I would always write down things that I wanted to remember from that day or from that shift. And this proved to be super helpful to me, being able to go back and like kind of reflect on these experiences and bring myself back to that moment while I was writing my medical school applications, because I was like, wow, like this is something that really hit home for me and what it meant for me in helping someone else. And being able to call in those experiences in detail and remember those, fine details, the fine print, and use that during my medical school essays and all of that, everything for applications, was so beneficial. So keeping a journal, whether it be, you want to read about it the next day or years on, is so beneficial, and I highly recommend doing that. So if you have any questions right off the bat, feel free to comment or message me or any of the other mentors, and we'd be more than happy to help you out. So I hope this video was informative, and yeah, let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.